everybody and welcome to Creativity Time Little Miss Picks Edition. That's where my mini me, my little one, aka Little Miss, picks one Stampin' Up stamp set and colour and I have to create. So it's a bit of mystery stamping. It's so mysterious that I don't even know what I'm doing. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. We have pre-recorded this because we're having some summer holidays fun, but we also didn't want to miss out on our weekly video. So best of both worlds. So are you ready, miss?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna flip down to the table and okay, I've got my glasses off.
Eyes closed.
Closed eyes, come on.
I'm ready.
That's right. Okay, let's take a look. We have Early Espresso and the Adorable Owls. I had a feeling you might be picking this. I have no idea what I'm going to make, but I've got a feeling. So this is a free Sale-A-Bration stamp set. Let's pull that out from the Sale-A-Bration. So there's the Sale-A-Bration catalogue. You can get the Adorable Owls from page 4 free with a $90 order. So let's have a look at these cute inspiration. There's some really nice owls and that's the next page, so that's no owls there. And Early Espresso, I can understand why you picked that. I haven't got two of the stamps mounted, so which owl do we like the best? I don't know.
Party hat.
You like the party hat one? Okay, so let's use the party hat one. I need a clear block. And do you know what? I feel like watercoloring.
Yes. I like watercoloring.
You like watercoloring? Okay, so and we're going to use fluid 100.
Fluid 100. Why 100? Why not 99?
I don't know actually. Okay, so and let's heat emboss this with black.
Yeah.
Yay! So we need the heat tool.
Heat tool gets hot.
Yes, it does. But we also need this embossing buddy, and we need Versamark ink, of course. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to do 3 owls. Do you want 3 owls or do you want 2 owls? 1 owl. 3 as well. So Little Miss is going to craft alongside of me. So I'm just going to put this fluid 100 sheet a nice rub down with the anti-static, the embossing buddy, and that stops the embossing powder from sticking where you don't want it to. So you only want it stuck to the Versamark ink. 2. Now I know you can't see what I have stamped, but I have 3.
It's very, very light to see in real life as well.
And I do want the spoon today. So now I'm sprinkling the powder.
Okay.
Just the owls.
Oh, getting a little bit more.
That spot was missing.
Was that called like a party hat?
Yep.
Ooh, sad.
And there we go. And okay, so now we're going to heat this up. Okay, so there's yours, here's mine, and where did they go? There.
My little shiny owls.
Okay, so I am, there's enough ink. So the way I get the ink onto the ink pad, I flip it and press it down from behind, and then that allows me to use the ink pad as a bit of a palette. Just going to grab So this is the chamois, and I just use it as instead of a paper towel essentially. And so I'm going to water down the ink first. Now what I like about watercoloring with embossed images is that the outline, the embossing, kind of creates like a little wall, I guess is the best way to describe it. So it kind of contains things a little bit, which is fun. And it means that you can kind of go on to the next color in the next section without it bleeding into each other, unlike regular stamping. So now I'm going to grab some undiluted ink, and that was too dark, but that's okay. And add some shading in.
Mine's way too puddly.
That's okay.
What do I do?
Just leave it all dry. Going to do this. Ooh, okay. I guess I'm doing each owl slightly differently. That's okay.
Are you?
Well, I kind of started in the wrong spot and had to continue. So I guess I am.
I'm gonna do one out, and the rest this side.
So I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking maybe a Slimline card. It's been a while since I've made one of those. It's a tall card, tall and thin. Well, thin and tall, thick and white, I don't know. So this is my kind of favorite way of watercoloring, is to go through, add color, and then add some darker bits. And it turns out differently every time, but that's okay. I'm just going to speed up the video now, otherwise it'll become a very long, tedious video watching the watercolor. So for the little feet and beaks, I used Mango Melody, and then I decided that the owls could do with some fun party colors, which to me means Coastal Cabana. So I'm adding Coastal Cabana to each of the owls in various places. All three have Coastal Cabana eyes. And then I went back to Early Espresso, really watered down for the other last bits, and Mango Melody with Sweet Sorbet for the party hats. Then I'm making sure I'm cleaning my brush now, because that way I don't have to do it before I start another project. Oops. So there are my little party owls. Close that up, close the ink pad.
Just need one more color to finish my owls.
And there we go. And now time to fussy cut. And since we're pre-recording this, I am going to do this. And here are my owls all fussy cut out. I do love the magic of pre-recording things, that I can cut things out that aren't so interesting. Okay, so I was thinking a Slimline card, as I've already said. And this is very much a party theme, isn't it? So I'm wondering, do I have that die? Oh, that says hello and thank you. Oh, I don't have the party die.
What's the party done?
Oh, the one that's not die, embossing folder that says happy birthday. But I think ink splats will look quite good, party-like, behind these little owls. Not that you can really see that, but anyhow. So, do I want white cardstock, or let's go with Coastal Cabana?
They are Coastal Cabana owls.
Yep. So for a for the Slimline card, I can't remember the exact dimensions. I know that it's not quite a third, because 99.9 is 1/3, and that's the full size of the envelope. So I go 9.5. That'll still fit in the envelope. So I'm going to take that and score at 9.5. And 9 plus 9 is 18, so plus 1 is 19 centimeters, and then so cut that at 19 centimeters. I'll just do another one quickly for little miss. Oh, do you want Coastal Cabana? Yes, please.
You're cutting my foot out.
That's okay. And then scoring at 9.5. Coolio, and what colour card front do I want? Or do I want to go Coastal Cabana? So, no, that's not too much Coastal Cabana. So
Really?
I'm going to cut this so that it's about that much in the border. So that's almost a centimetre. So I'm going to make this 3 centimetres smaller. So at 9.5, not 3 centimetres, it's almost 1. So 1.5 centimetres smaller. Measure twice, cut once. So 1 is 8.5 and then 8. So 8 centimetres by 19, so 17.5. Whoops, nope, I got something wrong. I got something wrong. I got that way right. So let's try again. 9.5, 8 centimeters, and I know, because it wasn't 19, it's 21 centimeters wide, so 19.5. That's where I went wrong. Did you want Coastal Cabana too, my dear? There. So you can't see, but we'll be embossing this panel, so that will show up a lot better. What did we say, 8 centimeters by 19.5. Done. Now grabbing Mini Bailey.
Hello, Minnie Baby. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Good. Thanks.
And embossing that. So I know we're not, but it can't fit the whole thing, but we will turn it around and emboss the other side. So you can see there's a little bit of a bit hanging. And is this a 3D embossing folder? Yes. So that means we need the white plate, the white number 1, and
The clear number 3.
no, the number 4, which is for 3D embossing folders.
Of course, I said 3.
Run that through, and I'm not going to go all the way to the end,
Why not?
so that the bit that we add on kind of blends in a bit. So kind of see that. Isn't that a fun folder? Seriously, so much fun. And now I'm going to pop that bit in. And emboss that side. And there's a little bit of a point where you can just see it overlaps, but you know what? It's quite fairly seamless. So I am very pleased with that.
Yeah, you can just.
But not a big deal. So now that's not the scored one. Here's the scored one. Folding that in half.
I didn't know if I'm going to cut it right there down.
Oh, I still haven't cut. I didn't cut an insert. But there. But before we, do I want to do that? Yeah. Before we stick that down, I'm going to just,
Does this go on top of this?
yes, I'm going to just blend some ink onto the edges. my Coastal Cabana ink pad is not as juicy as it could be, but that's okay. It's really good for blending ink. I am using the regular sized brush. Okay. Just going in circular motions, and when your ink pad isn't so juicy, it means that you're not going to get those harsh lines, which is fantastic. But not as great for stamping, I've got to admit. And I think this occasion needs some Wink of Stella again.
Yes! Wink of Stella is pretty.
So, gonna squeeze it. There, and tap.
For some reason it didn't do the top.
Because you didn't go through properly. So line it up. So little miss, when she ran through the embossing folder, she didn't go all the way through, so it didn't emboss that bit. So did you make sure you run it all the way through, make sure it pops, or maybe the top plate wasn't on top of it. Anyway, so there's some fun splashes of colour. Sorry, not colour. Fun splashes of Wink of Stella. And then we'll be able to face our owls. I don't know how yet, but definitely want It's Your Day, maybe? Since this is like a party themed.
That's better. Now I need to do the other side.
I'm grabbing a block. Yep, that goes onto the block. Then I peel that off. And it's your day. And that's how I add stickers. And I think I'm gonna heat emboss that in white on black. Let's see. Do I have any nice thin black strips pre-cut?
For some reason there's a bright line.
That's because you ran it all the way through.
Oh.
And I'm going to trim that. Let's see. It's about a centimetre. I am going to use the Banner's Pick a Punch. And so that's half an inch. Let's cut a half an inch strip, which that one is not going to help me. Embossing powder.
Oh, I forgot to do the blending. I skipped right to the Wink of Stella.
Well, don't blend on top now.
Once it dries.
No, it'll still pick up the ink, and then that'll get into the brush, and that'll get into the ink pad. Using white heat embossing. I'm going to do it into the middle because I'm not sure which way I'm going to cut the banner yet. It's your day, and it's not straight. Not yet. It's not straight. There, that one's straight. Yay. I'll cut you another one in a sec. magic of embossing. Yay! And I want to have it saying happy birthday. Do you know what? I know we did this last week, but I love these guys. I am going to do
BFG.
happy birthday again. Oh, my husband is watching something very comical. I wonder if you can hear that laughing. And I'm going to do that in 3 different colors. Okay, so I need, this is Sweet Sorbet, and I'm going to grab Mango Melody. That's not it. There's a strip of Mango Melody, and we're going to add, no, we're not going to add that. And I want it to pop up, so we're going to die cut from the adhesive, foam adhesive sheets. I haven't used them in a while. So my trick is, well, the way it's recommended to use is you peel this off, stick the cardstock down, and then, you know, die cut. But I find that that is a lot more wasteful because then you can't use the rest of the the foam sheets. So what I do is I die cut twice, and I know that's die cutting twice, but then I can use these bits on other projects.
Die cut twice.
Yes, die cut twice. So, happy birthday. Happy birthday. It doesn't have to be even or anything because it's not going to be keeping all of the bits.
The embossing powder like sand.
A bit like sand, yes. Okay, so now the trick is to carefully lift the dies out and leave the foam and everything in the big bit. And that helps you line it up later. So I'm going to do H and D in red, well no, Sweet Sorbet, and the B in Mango Melody. Oh look, they fit that way. Excellent. So kind of copying the colours from the party hats. Excellent. And now take your pig tool and peel just the top. So I've just peeled the top release paper, and you can see the H is still sitting in there. Now I'm going to place the H, the paper H, onto the foam. And now it's foam mounted. And then that bit of foam I can use somewhere else for another project where I'm adhering perhaps some big piece. So it doesn't matter that there's some gaps underneath.
That's clever.
And that's how you can get more out of your foam.
Now I need to
And now you can just push them through.
Can I have the tweezers?
Please cover the powder first. The heat tool?
Yeah.
It's behind you. Okay. So I think it's time to, hopefully this glue will, yay. Being embossed, it's a good idea to add just a little bit of extra glue.
Which way do you stick it for it to turn on?
So that it can ooze into the bits and really give a good bond. There's that. You can put some blocks on top. I can't reach my big one, so I'm just grabbing 3 of these just for a moment, just to keep that flat and stick it down. There. Now, how are we going to arrange the owls? Happy birthday. Oh, I like that. It's your day. Yes. Okay, so just take the backing off. And the H is kind of skewed a bit, but that's okay. I am purposefully skewing it now. Don't forget to take the centers out of the B.
Will you say that's ready?
No, it's not all set. And the D. And the owls can go on dimensionals. I'm going to do one at a time because I love their positioning and I don't want to miss it or forget it. Adding one small one at the top there. How fun is that? And now it's your day. And don't know how short or long I want. Yes, so I might have to punch this a few times. Actually, yeah, we want it a bit shorter. Let's trim it down to about there and there. Make it a bit bigger to where I indicated. I kind of pressed my nails into where I said, so
Yeah, that's it.
there. And now punch that again. Yay. Fantastic.
Great piece of the glue.
And everything else is on dimensionals, so we might as well add that on dimensionals. And black dimensionals for this because it's black cardstock. Craftamuff, such a messy desk.
Craftamuff.
Yeah, but look at that. How cute and fun is that? Wouldn't you love getting that in the mail? And
Oh, come on.
glue is running out. We need some card inserts. And just stamp the envelope as well. So it was 9.5, so I'm just going to cut them at 9 centimeters. And for little miss. And then trim off 5 millimeters off one end, so that it's just slightly smaller than the card front or the inside of the card. I like to have that little bit of a border. And just for kicks, I'm going to stamp the owl in Coastal Cabana. In there, as so. And on the envelope, which way would the envelope go? Because it's a Slimline. So that'll go in there. See, that'll look really cute. I know, my glue is running low. Time to open a new bowl. Isn't that nice and smooth?
Oh, that's lovely. Way better than the other one.
Yep.
You better get to squeeze.
Yep. Okay, happy birthday. It's your day. And I guess we can say the envelope goes like that. And let's just stamp the owl. Just a hoot hoot.
I know what party it is.
What party?
Coastal Cabana party.
Ah, it's too funny.
Celebrating Coastal Cabana.
Celebrating Coastal Cabana, apparently.
Yes, definitely. Seems like it.
And I'm going to stamp the owl right on that fold there of the envelope. Because then you'll be like peeking through and you'll see a part of him on the back as well. What do you think, little man?
Good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Would you like to, or do you think a friend would like getting that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well then, I guess a friend won't be getting that. Well, there we go. My owl. So what do we think, little miss? Was the challenge completed?
Yeah.
Yep. Little man is shaking his head going, no. So there we go. Hoot hoot. It's your birthday. I am very pleased with that. So thank you so much for joining us. We hope that we have inspired you to do something creative, and remember that you can get the stamp set for free with a $90 order. So I'll pop a link to my online store in the video description. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye.